Hello everybody, and this is Cooking with Ken. I'm Ken, and we're going to go ahead and make my grandma's sugar cookies. So you're going to have 9 to 10 cups of flour. You're going to have 2 cups of sugar, 2 cups of powdered sugar. We have 4 eggs. We have 2 cups of butter. 2 cups of shortening, 4 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 2 teaspoons of baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of cream of tartar. So we're going to go ahead and start with mixing all the dry ingredients together with the flour. This is 9 cups of flour, so there's another cup of flour if you need it. Kind of depends on what the mix looks like when you're done. So I'm going to go ahead and add the powdered sugar. I'm going to go ahead and add the sugar to the flour. Got the baking soda, the cream of tartar, and now we're going to go ahead and just mix those together. Alright, we're going to go ahead and set that aside now. We're going to go ahead and mix all the wet ingredients together now. We have the butter, we have the shortening, the eggs, and the vanilla. Alright. Once this is all mixed together, we'll go ahead and add the dry ingredients a little bit at a time to the wet mixture. Alright, so it's mixed together. Looks a little bit like that. So, go and add a little bit of flour and get her mixed together. Like I said, this was my grandma's recipe that we're using. Her name was Marge Loper. She was from Darby, Montana. So, got a couple of her recipes that I'm going to show you how to make. They're old-time recipes, so I think you'll enjoy them. Alright, so we got this all mixed up now. It looks kind of like this. And we're going to go ahead and cover it with saran wrap, and we're going to put it in the fridge. I think about an hour, and then we'll start making cookies, maybe an hour and a half. We'll see how it works out. See you guys in a little bit. Alright, so the dough's been in the fridge for about an hour and a half, 2 hours now. You're going to roll them into balls about this big. Alright, so you're going to go ahead and roll the cookie and sugar, and then you'll put it on your sheet, and you'll use your really cool stamp and just stamp it down the sides of the, press it down to the side of the stamp. It is kind of tedious when you take it off, but turn out really cool. So we're going to go ahead and put 9 cookies on this sheet. Alright, so there they are, and we'll go ahead and put them in the oven for, it's going to be 8 minutes at 350 degrees. You could go about 8.5 minutes, so, but do keep an eye on them after 8 minutes. Alright, so a few tips to remember when you're working with the cookie dough. It's okay to have it on the counter, but when you're done waiting for it to cook, put it back in the fridge so it will it'll stay cold. The cookies will cook different if you leave it out on the counter the entire time. Messing around with the stamp is a little tedious, but you got some pretty nice cookies when you get done. This is what we have here. So check that out. Got your glass of milk and your nice wafer stamped sugar cookies. So I'll go ahead and I'll put the recipe, I'll go ahead and put the ingredients on the bottom of this, and if you just follow the video for the recipe, and hopefully you can make some cookies. This is my grandma's recipe, so thank you very much, Grandma.